Hello, CFA Nation! Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today to bring you our first video together. And oh my gosh, what's this? It's been like
over a year.
It's over a year. First video in at least close to a year, 300 days. I know you dropped a few solos, and it's been like busy, guys. Life has been busy. Moved on to a different school as far as my career is concerned. Dealing with middle schoolers now, a little bit of a different animal, a little bit scary.
Big changes.
Big change. Doing some coaching on the side, a lot of stuff with my kids. My son's back in town. He was playing football at the time. Now he's here at UNLV.
College, scholarship.
Awesome, dude.
Catching those balls.
What's up? It's so cool. But yeah, man, just life has been busy and not been able to keep up as much. Although, I'll still watch in time to time. Some, we have people, Jihan hits me up all the time, like,
please come back.
I love Jihan.
Don't bring Nick.
Don't bring Nick. Dude, he'll love when Australia beats the dog crap out of somebody. No, lights India up or somebody like that. And then, if it's so bad, it's like, oh man, whatever, bad calls or.
I can just see him like smoking a stogie, just like. The world is right again.
The world is right again.
And then if they're even like close to losing, he has a big old diatribe about how. Why?
And Dibbly Dobbly, man, all the time I get his
videos out.
Those videos out and see stuff on his feed. So I'll keep up in cricket that way. And dude, looking forward to the Olympics, man, and then finally getting into the Olympics. Last match I saw live was in Texas. Which was the first inaugural season of MLS,
Major
man.
League Cricket.
And dude, it's a great game. Live, like I think like baseball as well, dude. Right? We watch it and we watch it on TV, and we love watching it and enjoy streaming it. But at the same token, there's nothing like that live feeling,
in person, yeah.
That in-person feeling. And when you're there and you're watching it, you're like, what am I watching? Stupid orcas. You know what I mean? Stupid orcas.
No, it was my Mumbai team, right?
Yeah, Mumbai.
New York.
Mumbai. And I'm like, come on, orcas. Let's go, Kryptonite. I jinxed them. That's exactly what happened. And who was it that hit, like, in that game, somebody went nuts.
No.
It was Nicholas Perrin went absolutely ham. And I'm like, well, oh my gosh.
Your countryman?
Oh, dude. Of course he's going to stick it to me.
Caribbean guy.
Won't do it for the West Indies, but stick it to me, right? But, dude, it was fun. It was a lot of, just very entertaining. And I think that sports just in general is getting a bigger international audience. You know what I mean? Dude, did you realize that the NBA has like 5 or 6 huge mega superstars that are all international players? Like, you would have not seen that in yesteryear, you know what I mean? But it is a way to grow that market and to continue, getting in more talent from overseas. And
you want the domestic league to be the best of the best. That's what the IPL wants. They want the IPL to be the league that everyone wants to be a part of.
Right.
And they're going to protect their countrymen by making sure there's at least a certain number of players from India on those teams. But we're just excited. I'm excited to come back, Cricket for America, because I never want to shut down the channel because you just never know. When we left and we made that post and said we're not going to be able to do full-time, we had a lot going on. Now, I like to say that we don't have anything going on right now. It's not true. We still got a lot going on. So the cool thing is he's no longer working his night job. He was able to retire, put in his pension for that job, which is so awesome.
Sweet.
So he's got his evenings free. Now, any family man knows there's no such thing as a free evening, right? But he's able to spend his time with his family a lot more, which is awesome, which means, hey, if something needs to happen, let's do a quick video. Why don't you hop on over or whatever? But so he's got a lot of change. He moved on. He said, I can't work with Nick no more. I got to go somewhere else.
Stop it.
Just can't do
it. Stop it.
In my life, we're still doing boring reviews. Gabe and I'm doing a lot of music recently on there. But for me, I picked up a new hobby on top of YouTube, still teaching, and that's reselling through eBay and other online platforms, mostly eBay. I go out, I try to find all the deals here in Las Vegas. Luckily, it's a big city, lots of deals to be had. And I resell it, and I've been able to do pretty good with that. Not anywhere near what I do as a teacher, so I'm not quitting that job anytime soon.
Don't quit your day job.
But the crazy thing is, find these different avenues of income. You would think that you'd be sitting pretty, like you'd be sitting large. Let's go get the Lexuses and let's go get all these No. Like,
a little bit.
inflation says, no, we got you. Uncle Sam's like, no, I got you.
I was going to say that word.
30% on taxes.
Have you seen the price of eggs?
Oh, my gosh.
Listen,
can't get ahead.
People that have been, with us for a while, they already know I go off on my tangents and my diatribe, right? And I try not to pay attention. I never get too apolitical and stuff. Bro, even when gas was like, there's 2 times when it's really hit me, when I'm like, holy cow, what's going on? And one was 2008 when we went through the recession because of the big housing crisis or whatever. And gas in Vegas, and I don't know if you remember, was over $5 a gallon. So I drive a Dodge Hemi. And when I went to fill up, I remember being at the pump and it kept going and kept going. It's like 80, 90, what the, 100, $1.10? What the? And I'm like, you would have cut it off, but then you would have seen how it, and it was like
Stop the bleeding.
It was like $1.18 for a 22 gallon. My truck is like a 22 gallon tank. It was like $1.18, almost $120. And I was like, you're at the pump making business decisions. Like, you know what? Are we gonna eat this week, or do I need gas?
Gas.
And I was like, that time was so far gone. And of course, housing prices, stuff like that, has been gone up or whatnot. And I already own a home, so I'm not really focusing on that. Stocks up and down. My stuff is, I learned my lesson during the pandemic. When I was I got by the Dogecoin. I should have known.
Stupid
crypto. Lost money on stupid crypto. Lost money on that.
And that was me that got him into it.
All right. Dude, my Robinhood account still has like $65 because
let's go.
All the meme stocks, GameStop, all that stuff didn't work out. Of course, lost money with FTX. You know what I mean? That crushed my soul. But again, I had not really been. I don't pay attention to stocks. I know it goes up and down, whatever. But people were complaining about eggs. I don't go food shopping. Savannah shops. Oh, food, whatever. So she was sick. Went food shopping. Nick, I saw $8 for 12 eggs, and I'm like.
It's a Willy Wonka golden.
Are you kidding me right now? Like, you cannot make it up. You cannot make it up. Of course it was going to happen. I should have just turned it off.
No, you're good. So,
Gabe, we've heard your phone go off before. It is what it is.
I was telling Gabe just a few weeks ago, I said, hey, what do you think about doing some more cricket videos? It's been a long time. We've missed our audience. I miss talking about cricket. And honestly, for me, I was keeping up a little bit, looking at the apps every single day when we stopped doing the videos. But I would say for at least the last 6 or 8 months, I haven't really been following too much. I've been hearing things here and there. India won a T20 World Cup. Let's go. Australia won a World Cup.
Let's go.
Australia won a Test World Cup, for crying out loud.
Oh, my.
Exactly. Australia did not allow a breach at the Gabba. They took care of business when India came to town.
Won't happen.
Two tours in a row. They let India get the better of them. Wasn't going to happen this time. There's been so much that's gone on in the world of cricket. I want to say certain people have retired that I can't even pay attention to right now. You have all these different things going on. What was it? Like South Africa at one point was going deep into a tournament. We all know how that ends. I don't even know how it ended.
He said, we don't know how that ends. Well, I mean, if history is any indicator,
always
there was a choke job.
I got Ozjod trying to keep me informed. And life is just so crazy and so busy, but we have been recording religiously. And I said, we got to do some cricket. So this is the deal. We're back. I'm not going to say we're better than ever because before we were doing several videos a week. There is no plan. The plan is that Cricket for Americans is never going to die. We're going to keep making content. We're going to keep doing our reactions. We're going to keep reacting to big moments in cricket. What?
I said, why not?
Exactly. But it may not be one video a week. It may not be any videos some weeks. It may be several videos some weeks. We're not going to bring back Cricket Tuesday because that regular thing, it kind of puts pressure on we still have busy schedules to have to do it by a certain day or whatever. But we want...
Volleyball is Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Exactly.
Whoa! Dude, I just want to say, my son's put me on the volleyball. You can literally transition any knowledge, whether it's coaching or playing, from any sport, and I truly believe that because so much of it is the same. Athleticism. I know we compare cricket to baseball a lot, which drives our cricket audience mad. But realistically, right? If you're an athlete, you're an athlete, and just the nuances of all sports. Because I was scared, bro. I was scared to death to go out there and coach. And now, just like any other game, I'm getting carded.
No.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, they're like,
sure you're losing your temper.
In volleyball, you're not allowed to go complain to the refs or whatever. So you got to send your team captain. I've forgotten that once or twice. And I'm like, what are you doing? It was.
Oh my God. They allow this guy out to coach?
Well, I was instructed to make sure I don't leave the bench area anymore, and tell our captain to then go complain.
Is your hero Bob Knight?
Oh, absolutely.
Throwing the chair?
Absolutely. I would have been a Bob Knight coach. Wait, did he choke a player? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He slapped a player to teach him a lesson.
You know, sometimes players need to be slapped. I don't know what to tell you. Choke is a little bit far.
Some people need to be slapped. So, we're back. We're going to be recording pretty soon our first cricket reaction in a long time. It'll be on the channel within the next few days. After that, hopefully more content each week, each month, whatever it is. We just hope that you can be patient with us. You can come back, you can watch, like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. I haven't been on our app in forever. We had lost 5 subscribers last month. I get it. We haven't put content out there forever.
It happens.
Come back and let us know, what do you want? Because it's been basically a year. Basically, what has happened last year, cricket, that you want us to talk about, you want us to react to, any big moments, any whatever that stuff is, let us know.
I would say, as usual, man, and I hate to say this, I love Test. You know, Test is my favorite. But I think that just T20 and the shorter formats are just what's dominating, you know what I mean? And it makes sense, right? They got the money behind them, they're pushing, that's what's going international and whatnot, and trying to go into those different markets. So, like, dude, you know, they got the IPL, what is the Caribbean Premier League, of course, Pakistan, the
CPL,
yes, you know, it's just a shorter format. Advertisers, all they want is a product that goes through quickly. They can sell, you know, their T-shirts and their advertisements, and, you know,
stupid cars.
Oh yeah, a quick 2-3 hour game, whatever. Put your product out there, done, sold. You know, Test, again, because it's such a long formatted game, and you really, it's hard to have an audience that's gonna come and, I mean, at the games live. You know what I'm saying? And be able to dedicate that time. Remember, we got into it during the pandemic, and we're at home, everything shut down. Yeah, I could spend 5-6 hours watching a cricket game. Easily, and it was glorious. It gave me something to do. Nowadays, I don't have 5-6 hours, 7 hours to, you know, watch a cricket game, and then that's just day one. Not you know, not a 4 or 5 day match or whatnot. So I think that because that's where a lot of the rest of the world is heading to as well, I think that's why Test, you know what I mean, the viewership isn't as strong as, you know, T20, you know what I mean? Like, you hear all the big cricket pundits and stuff. When I say pundits, but, you know, they're all pushing the game. They're all pushing the shorter format of the game, and I think it makes sense too. Plus, you're an educator, you're a teacher. Listen, your student's attention span is what? Maybe 10 minutes.
I stopped listening about 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. Guess what? Behaviors learned. Their parents' attention span is the same as theirs. So, and that's going to be the market that in the future they are trying to market to. And it's just not cricket. Look at American baseball, dude. People were losing their minds because they're trying to shorten the games. They wanted to do the 7th inning games, like the traditionalists or the purists were like, no, let's keep it 9 innings. Then they come up with the watch or whatever, the, you know, pitch clock or whatever. They're trying to shorten these games because in their mind, 2 hours, they almost want it to be like a movie. You know what I mean? 2 hours, in and out, get it done. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
You got T10, you got the 100, you got all these different things going on.
Big bash.
We're not going to be able to keep up with everything, but we want to talk about as much as you want us to talk about. So let us know what you want us to react to, what else you want us to talk about in the meantime while we're trying to figure out this or that. He's such a glutton. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back to this video. And until next time.
We don't know all things.